You probably noticed that LEGO Fortnite added new bus stations to your world. A lot of new bus stations. My expert world went from 20 up to 126 stations, and they're a lot easier to spot with the pulsing blue glow that you can see from 400 meters away. In most cases, as you approach them, they'll automatically be assigned the next available alphabetic name, which will pop up on the left, and the bus station will now appear on your map. This will also allow you to travel back to the new station from any other station. Occasionally though, you may come across a Go station that doesn't automatically get a name assigned, and although you can still travel from this station, you won't be able to see it on your map or get back to it using the battle bus, as it doesn't show up on the list of available stations. I had about 20 of these in my world, and they can be useful if you want the resources for your own stations. But I prefer to know where all my bus stations are, and I don't like to destroy anything unless I absolutely have to, so this was a little annoying. The good news is that if you haven't already destroyed these Go stations, and you mark them on your map, or you know where they are, then there's an easy way to fix the issue. Head back to the Go station and stand next to it so that you're within the 40-meter radius that would normally trigger the station's name to appear, and simply back out to the lobby, and then immediately rejoin the game. Usually within a few seconds of the world loading in, the next available name will be assigned to the station and it will now show up on your map, and you can see it on your list of stations and travel back to it at any time. I did have one stubborn station on my main island that this didn't work on the first time, but I drop by every once in a while and try again, and eventually it decided to join the club. There are a couple exceptions to this fix. In my expert, survival, and sandbox worlds, the Star Wars Island still has 2 Go stations, and the Lost Isles, there's 1. But they have a cool feature. Each of these islands already has a default bus station that appears at the top of the list. The Rebel Base for the Star Wars Island, and the Lost Isles for the Lost Isles. If you do this trick on one of the Go stations on these islands, then it won't give you a new letter name. It will change the location of the island's default bus station and make the original one into a Go station. This is super convenient on the Star Wars Island, because the original Star Wars bus station in all of my worlds was on the north shore of the island, a long ways from the actual Rebel base. In all of my worlds, one of the new Go stations is in the same place, and it's where it should have been all along, right next to the Rebel Outpost. So I made this my new default bus station for the Star Wars Island. You will notice there are 2 bus station icons on your map, but this is just a visual glitch. Only the new station will be active, and the second icon will disappear once you leave the game. If you want to change it again, then you'd head over to one of the other Go stations and back out to the lobby again. I did find that sometimes it wouldn't change back right away, and I'd have to travel between 2 completely different stations before coming back and swapping the Star Wars or Lost Isles stations again. If you can't get the Star Wars Go station next to your village to update to the default, try the other Go station first, and then come back. Let me know how many bus stations you found in your worlds. Maybe I missed a few, but I'm not sure I need any more, as there are already way too many of them now. Thanks for checking out my video. If it helped you out, I'd appreciate a like, and if you want more LEGO Fortnite content, please consider subscribing to my channel. You can also support me by using my creator code GrindGeek in the item shop if you're picking anything up, especially with the new LEGO Pass coming out on March 12th, or the build kits that are also coming back to the item shop at the same time. Thanks for watching, and remember, grind smarter, not harder.